Queens is about an illegal subdivided basement apartment in Queens, New York that houses a series of undocumented immigrant women over the course of about 16, 17 years. And I play Ina, who has traveled to America from Ukraine. And my arrival in the basement sort of opens up the memories and stories of previous lives that I've lived and walked through this basement, and sort of the ghosts and the hauntings of what was and what could be in this space. I was extremely moved by the script. Martina Mayock is just like one of the most incredible, prolific playwrights of this generation. I mean, it's like working with a living legend right now, which is just incredible. And Trip Coleman, who's our director, just has this gorgeous, beautiful vision of what the show is and how to lift Martina's dreams and make them come to life. And the show is so raw and heartbreaking and real, and it's told so poetically. And I cried through my first read of the show and cried through every like live reading as well. And the people in the show are just absolutely top-notch, absolutely dynamite, and it's really incredible to be a part of a cast of so many people who love the show as much as I do, and are as passionate about it as I feel about it. I feel so lucky that the words are so beautiful and the people are so beautiful that it naturally brings out a very raw, emotional side of myself, which is I'm so grateful that I get to do a show that naturally brings that part of me out. As for post-show winding down, my girlfriend made me a playlist to listen to on my walk to the train called like post-show uplifting pop princess bubblegum girly pop fun, which helps me, sort of separate myself from the world that we're living in during the show. But yeah, I'm still figuring out my like post-show wind down, but like a good pop song like can't really hurt. There's some like good like classic Paramore songs on there that like just make me feel like I'm in dance class in like 2012. So that always makes me feel good. That's a really interesting point that you made, because I think that being in an intimate space forces intimate connections amongst these women who are not really maybe wanting that or maybe seeking that out, but because of where they are in the sort of like, boiling pot nature of the setting, it naturally brings out a need for human connection and a desire to feel seen and feel heard. And I think it's really beautiful that like the space that we're playing in is an additional character to the show. We reference the basement as like another person or entity or energy that is just as important as all the people that you see on stage. And it definitely like brings out this nature of like wanting to be with people and wanting to feel known and feel seen. Oh my God, beyond. I think that my biggest gift from this show has been the people that I'm surrounded by. There's 8 of us in the show, and I look around every single day and I'm like, I have 7 mentors and inspirations and moms to like look up to and feel so cared for by, and every single person offers something so specific to this process and to the part that they're playing. I mean, it's undeniable watching these people and feeling like I'm learning something every single day, and I really I like aspire to be like all of these people in my life. What I love about this cast is that like when we enter the theater, we like basically don't leave, even if it's like a 2-show day, even if it's like a huge rehearsal day into a show at night. Like we love to cuddle up in the dressing rooms and hang out on the equity cots, and like we order food to the theater, and it feels like a giant sleepover, and it's really special. We're all really there for each other, and we love the company that we're surrounded by. So it's really special that we like want to maintain that sort of like summer camp sleepover vibes, especially in a show that is quite emotional. It's really nice to have so much fun and laughter and like good food in between and before shows. We're really big on pho backstage. Chappa's pho on 52nd between 8th and 9th is like literally I could like eat that every single day of my life. We love a good soup. We've also been ordering Thai recently, but I think pho is like the thing that I'm kind of always trying to hint at people to order. And they're like, Julia, we've had it 5 times this week. And I'm like, okay, maybe we'll take a break. But that's been our favorite so far. Oh my God, I have loved this process so much. My favorite thing out of any process, whether it's play or musical or TV show, is like diving into the text and doing like scene work and table work and like talking about characters and intentions and backstories. And that's been the entire process in this play, has been talking about those specific things. And it's really exciting to be a part of a process where like the focus of the work is my favorite part of any process, which is that. So it's been really, really cool. And like the first 3 days of rehearsal are strictly just table work, where we're like sitting around with each other and reading through the script and like dissecting every like word and sentence. And it's like super, super fun. So I've really enjoyed that part. I would say like your individuality is like your superpower, and what you bring to something is so important and so special. I think that the idea that we need to blend in or conform to something is super overrated, and being yourself is like the biggest thing that you can offer to any part of this profession and just your life. This show is extremely important right now because there are so many stories in this show that are being lifted in a way that I think is extremely important for people to see and for people to hear. And I like to consider myself somewhat of an observant person, but even just being a part of the show, it's made me see life and this city differently, and the people that we interact with on a daily basis. You don't know who people are and you don't know their stories. And people are so complex, and it's so incredible to learn what people have sacrificed in the pursuit of something more or something better for themselves. And the people in the show are people who are going about their daily lives feeling unseen and voiceless. And, you know, for 2 hours on stage, we get to amplify these voices and tell their stories in a way that's never really been done before. So I think it's such a beautiful thing to be a part of, and a beautiful thing for people to witness at this point in time. You can see me and all these incredible women in Queens running now at Manhattan Theater Club at New York City Center.